Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining different type of cleansers we have, how to identify the cleansers we have. We have different type of cleansers and I'm sure you are currently using one. It's best you know other type of cleansers we have, not only the one you are using. Yes, you might be using foaming cleanser, but do you know that we have other cleansers in different varieties? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all those videos and I'm going to be putting examples and types of cleansers we also have in this video. So let's get right into the video. The first cleansers that is very common that you all know is the foaming cleanser, the one that lather well into when you add your water, lather well into your skin. They bring out some foams when you add it with water, and they are very good for acne prone skin, oily skin. Yes, if you have acne prone skin or your skin is oily or you have a combination, when you have combination skin, you can also have dry and oily skin together. So it's very important you know your skin type when choosing cleanser for your skin type. And what you need to know about this cleanser is that it foams very well. Yes, there's some cleanser that does not foam, that does not bring out foam, but they mostly write it on the container of that skincare. That's why it's very good to check the container of your skincare before you buy them. They sometimes they wrote on the skincare container that it is a foaming cleanser. It might be a salicylic acid cleanser, but it can be foaming. Some salicylic acid cleanser might not be foamy in nature. Some they used to write it on their container that it is very foamy. So that is one type of cleansers I want you to know, that we have foaming cleansers. So if you have a dry skin, yes, if you have a dry skin, I would advise you not to go for foaming cleansers because they can tend to dry out your skin very fast. Yes, they dry out skin very fast and remove most of your the moisture of your skin. So if you have a dry skin, don't go for a foaming cleanser. But if you have oily skin, acne prone skin, you can go for it. And even if you are going to go for a foaming cleanser and you have a dry skin, it's very best you use it in moderation, especially if that foaming cleanser contain a salicylic acid or contain any active like BHA or AHA. It's very important you do not use it every day. Use it 2 to 3 times in a week. So one thing I want you to know about foaming cleanser is very good. It helps to cleanse out the dirt from your face and oil or any sunscreen or makeup that you put on your face. So these are examples of foaming cleansers you can get in the market or in any store, any skincare store you walk into. You can get this type of foaming cleanser. We have different varieties of foaming cleanser, but these are the common ones that you can actually see in if you walk into a store. The next type of cleansers I'll be talking about are the gel cleansers. The gel cleansers have a jelly-like texture, yes, and they are very good if you also have an acne prone skin and oily skin. They do not stripe your skin barrier, they do not cause dryness to your skin. So it's not like foaming cleanser that when you use it most often, they tends to dry out your skin. But gel cleansers, they are very good. They do not stripe out your skin barrier or dry out your skin. You get, so it's very good. And sometimes most gel cleansers, some of them are foaming in nature, but some are not foaming in nature. So in texture, I mean, they're not foaming in texture. Some gel cleansers actually are foaming in nature while others are not foaming in nature. So it depends on the type of the ones you want to go for. Foaming cleanser can tend to dry out your skin moisture, while jelly cleanser, they are very good for acne prone skin and they're also good for dry skin, but it's most best for acne prone skin and oily skin, and they have a gel like structure. Now these are examples of cleansers you can see in any walking store or any skincare store you go to. They are very common. You just tell them that you want a gel cleanser, they will tell you these are gel cleanser, and sometimes they used to write it on the skincare container that this is a gel cleanser. One thing about gel cleanser is that they are very gentle on the skin and they do not stripe up your skin. They are not harsh on the skin like the foaming cleanser, and they also helps in controlling oil. Yes, that's why I said that it's very good for acne prone skin or oily skin. The next type of cleanser are the hydrating or cream cleansers. This type of cleansers are good for people with dry skin, people with normal skin, or people who experience dryness or dullness on their skin most of the time. It is very good for them. So if you are someone that you experience dryness on your face or your skin, this is type of cleansers you should go for. They are very good for your skin if you have a dry skin. So hydrating cleanser and cream cleansers are very good if you have a dry skin, and some people that have normal skin also use this type of cleansers. This type of cleansers are milky in nature and sometimes they are very soft and does not stripe the skin barrier. They also help with your skin barrier. They help to hydrate your skin and plop in moisture into your skin. They help put in moisture into your skin. They do not stripe your skin of their barrier. That is why it is very good for people with dry skin. One thing about hydrating cleansers and cream cleansers is that they are not heavy on the skin. They help to remove dirt from the skin and sunscreen. But if you are someone that have an heavy makeup, I would not advise you to use this as your only cleanser. You can double cleanse if you want it. You can use it as your second cleanser if you are using it to remove your makeup. Do you get? So that is for hydrating cleansers. And these are the examples of hydrating cleansers you can find in your nearby store. The next type of cleansers are the oil cleansers. This type of cleanser are oily in texture. Yes, they are not foamy at all. Even if you add it with water, they will not foam. They will turn like a milky texture. Yes, when you add it with water, when you are cleansing your face, it will give you some milky texture, or you can even see that it's turning like whitish stuff, but it does not foam at all. This type of cleanser does not foam, and it's very good as your first cleanse if you are removing your makeup, or yes, mostly your makeup. If you have heavy makeup, you can use it as your first cleanser. You cannot use it alone as your set as your cleanser, but you can use it as your first cleanser. Then you maybe you add like a foaming cleanser or maybe an hydrating cleanser as your second cleanser to cleanse your makeup. That is if you have an heavy makeup on your face. And sometimes so you can use it with maybe if you have a sebaceous filament, or yes, sebaceous filament is very good. People that produce more oil, you can use it too as your first cleanser. Then you use another cleanser to to cleanse your face. I hope you understand. And they are very good with all skin type. You can use if you have a dry skin, if you have normal skin, if you have oily skin, if you have acne prone skin, you can use a oil cleanser. And that is the most interesting part of oil cleanser. You can use it if you have any skin type. So these are common examples of oily cleansers you can find in a nearby skincare store. And you can also check the container. Make sure you check the container. Don't let them just give you a cleanser and tell you that this is oily cleanser without writing it on the container of that skincare. You should check the skincare container to be very sure this is an oil cleanser. The next type of cleansers are the micellar cleansers. Yes, the micellar cleansers feels like water. Like when you see it, even the physical appearance or physical mere seeing them, you see that it is very watery. Yes, they are not like oil cleansers or gel cleansers. They are very watery in nature, and they are mostly used as first cleansers. They are not used as the main cleansers. They can use to remove light makeup or dirt from your skin, or if you have sebaceous filament, you can use it as your first cleansers. And to maybe you are in a hurry and you just want to remove your makeup or your sunscreen quickly. If you are in a hurry and you are going somewhere maybe in the morning and just want something that will just cleanse your face, you can just use your toner pad or your cotton pad. I mean, you can just use your cotton pad and add your micellar water into it and use to clean your light makeup easily, and then you go into your other cleansers. It's just like oil cleansers. Yes, oil cleansers and micellar cleansers are almost the same thing because they are the first cleansers you will use. Like they are the first step of cleansers. If especially if you want to double cleanse, if you're someone that double cleanse most of the time, especially if you wear makeup every day, you want to use an oil cleanser and a micellar water. You want to have either of those two in your skincare routine as your first cleanser. Do you get? So micellar waters are very easy to use. You just take your cotton pad, add a little amount into your cotton pad, and use it to cleanse your face effectively. I think that's the best part of micellar cleanser. They are not used as like the main cleanser, but you can use it as your, as your first cleanser if you mostly double cleanse. Yes, so that's it. And these are examples of micellar cleansers you can find in the nearby store or anywhere you get. You can even find them on Amazon, and you find original skincare products in those type of websites. The last type of cleansers I'll be talking about are the clay or charcoal cleansers. This type of cleansers can be slightly drying in nature, especially if you overused it. Can be very dry, especially if you have a dry skin as well. They can be very dry on the skin, and it's not like it's for occasional use. It's not an everyday type of cleanser that you use to remove your makeup, all of that. You can just incorporate it maybe two times in a week to cleanse your face properly. They deeply cleanse the skin, especially those clay mats and charcoal marks. They cleanse the skin, and I would advise you when you use those type of cleanser, do not overuse it or take your time to remove it. Just make sure you use it for like, how will I put it? Like you don't let it stay on your face for too long. Yes, don't let it stay on your face for too long. They are very, very good if you want to really deeply cleanse your skin, and it's very good for oily skin. I won't really advise it for people that have dry skin. And if you want to use it, especially that clay mask, if you want to use it as a dry skin getting, don't use it every time. Don't use it to cleanse your skin every time. It can dry out your skin and you will not like it. These clay marks and charcoal marks, they are also good for oily skin because they help to control excess oil from the skin. Yes, if you are someone that produce oil, like oil is always on your skin, especially for people with acne prone skin and oily skin, you always produce oil. They can help you control how you produce oil. That is why it is very good for oily skin type. So I'm going to categorize these cleansers I've mentioned six different type of cleansers, and the two type of cleansers that I'll be classifying them as the first cleanse and second cleanse or general cleansers. The first ones are the oil cleansers. The oil cleansers can be used as your first cleanse, and the micellar water as well. The micellar water can also be used as your first cleansers. So those ones, if you are someone that double cleans more often, you can use those two type of cleanser as your first cleanser. Then the other ones, which are the gel cleanser, the foaming cleansers, the hydrating cleansers, you can use it to, as your second cleanser. That means you can use it as a general cleanser if you are if you don't, like, if you are not someone that use makeup or something that can, be so heavy and you don't need to double cleanse every time, you can use those ones as your second cleansers or just your general cleanser if you are not like someone that double cleans more often. And it's very important to know your skin type. That is, I have a video on my channel where I talk about how to, to discover your skin type. I will add it to the description on this video. I will add it to the description on this video. You can go and check it out so that you can identify the type of skin type you have. So that whenever you are buying any cleansers or any type of skincare, you can know the one that is very perfect for your skin, and you will not mix it up or something like that. You won't use the wrong cleansers or you don't use the wrong skincare products for your skin type. And that's it for this video. I hope you understand everything I've said in this video. If you have any question or you just need to, like, you need a suggestion on the type of things that you can use, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.